All right, so you're going to get a couple of things from me in this email. The first thing that you're going to see attached will be a link to a Google form. This is the Google form that you'll receive for filling out your progress reports. Please make sure you read the first 3 points about what good feedback includes. Um, Make sure that you can identify a task or skill that's moving the child forward. Um, Make sure that you're able to talk about how they've grown academically with specific learning objectives in math, language, and culture. And you can summarize that into using operations in math. You can use it, summarize it into problem solving in math. You could summarize English into understanding sentence structure, or base it or summarize it into comprehension. The point being, a specific learning objective is very helpful for parents and informative. And the third thing is that you make sure you kind of share your vision for how you can see them growing over the summer, or things that they might benefit from over the summer. So that gives them a reflection and then also something moving forward. So those are three important things to consider when you fill out this form. This will be at the beginning of every form that you fill out. So you'll get this form and you will fill out for the child an example. We might use put in the teacher's name, put in your name, and hit next. You'll see that we are moving into the effort section. I define effort for you based on Dr. Montessori, so you can read that before you go in. When you reflect on effort, you're going to reflect on effort for both in class and distant learning. So we're going to start off, and it'll see this is evidence of the skill of effort in class demonstration, and you'll see that here, math effort in class, language effort in class. For now, I'm just going to be typing test in, as well as your in-class cultural studies. So that is effort in class. The next part of the form is efforts in distance learning, and you'll see it labeled there. Then you'll hit next, and now we're moving into responsibility. So now you need to speak upon their demonstration of responsibility, both in class and in distant learning. And you'll see again, I have the definition of responsibility as defined by Dr. Montessori and what we would expect in a Montessori classroom. Once you hit next, you'll see each of these are demonstration of responsibility in class that you can type your answer. And then again, responsibility in distance learning. And you can type in your answers for each of the content areas there. And then again, we move into resilience as defined by Dr. Montessori. I review the definition so you can think about the definition and the child both in class as seen here. And then the next one will be for online. And a good rule of thumb would be in one of these content areas, kind of giving that parent an idea of some good over the summer practice, or things that can help move them forward, or where you see them using their growth this year, next year in class. Choosing one of those three is good. And then you'll sign your name digitally and click submit, and that is that student's progress report. Then you would just go submit another, and you move on to your next student. So this will be the link that you get from me. This is the official form that you'll fill out. Also shared with you will be called the UE Form Publisher Output folder. The UE Form Output folder is where I put in all of your progress reports will be placed. And so you'll see here there's a Google Doc saved here, so you can go back in and read and edit if you need to. And then there's also a PDF for each of them saved. The PDFs are there because it's designed to help me print more easily. So this file will be shared with you so that you can go in and find your students. Your students will be saved by their by their names, and so you will come in here and see each student on alphabetical order. Then also, the other form that you will get from me in this email will be comments for progress reports. This is shared with you as well. It kind of gives you a way to start off sentences based on their strength and within each area of effort, responsibility, and resilience. So these are just some good sentence starters to kind of get you going on how they showed the strength. And then another thing that I'm going to send you is just some feedback review, just to remind you about the importance of the type of feedback that we give here. So the state has really stressed how important it is for us to give really great feedback. So these are some of the points that I've taken away from that to just try to help us reflect on giving something that is rich in feedback and rich in observation that we have seen, and then proven with observation through work that we can discuss through these progress reports. So this is everything that will come to you. As soon as you review each piece of information, you'll just go straight into this form and go ahead and begin to submit your responses, type them in, and then you can go back into your feedback folder here for your upper elementary classes, the UE form publisher, and or whichever class you are, the form publisher output, and that's where you'll be able to go in, and once you submit them, you can read your responses. All right, that's it.